welcome back. This is the sixth, I think, episode of How to Start an E-commerce Business. We're calling it In Brief. About a year ago, I decided I wanted to start an e-commerce business, and it's been a challenge, but it's been a fun challenge, and I've learned a lot. And I know right now, in the middle of the pandemic, and people are realizing that we've got to take more responsibility for our finances and our income. And so a lot of people are thinking about starting an e-com site. And I wanted to make these 10-minute videos that just showed what I've learned and what I know about e-commerce, and then share them with you in case you want to start an e-com business. So today we're talking about Facebook ads, and I have with me Glenn Tritha. Did I pronounce your last name correctly?
Yes, you're correct.
Who's working with us on setting up Facebook ads. So we wanted to talk about that because I know Facebook ads seem like this really expensive thing. You can sink a lot of money into Facebook ads and not see any results, or you can see really great results. So I wanted to learn the number one most important thing to know about Facebook ads. So why don't you give us just a start on what we need to know about Facebook ads if you're just getting started in e-commerce?
Facebook ad is very important when it comes when it comes to business, especially e-commerce, because it will help you to increase your sale, to know your brand, and then most especially to help you to scale your business, right?
So how do you, let's just start and assume that people have never done anything except click on a Facebook ad. The first thing you need to do to start creating a Facebook ad.
Yeah. So let's say you don't have any experience in doing Facebook ads. So my tips on you is to learn the Facebook blueprint. So this is a free course of Facebook. That's why if you have time to study, you could go ahead and study it because it is free. And then I think the three most important, if you are doing a Facebook ads, so you need to know how to navigate the Facebook ads, because it will be hard on you to create a campaign or a Facebook campaign if you don't know how to navigate, right?
Right. Yeah.
Facebook ads. That's the number one tips. And then number two is you need also to know the Facebook ads policy, because you don't know if your ad is appropriate to Facebook. Let's say I think Facebook ads. I mean the COVID products is not allowed to do in Facebook ads. It is hard to be approved since this is COVID. But most of the time,
Sorry, can I interrupt? So if you're trying to sell like a vitamin or something to help people with COVID, you can't advertise that on Facebook?
yes. So it's really hard when it comes when the products when the product is related to COVID. So it is hard to be approved.
Okay. I didn't realize that, but that makes sense. Okay,
Yes.
sorry, I interrupted you. You had number one, number two. Number one was learn to navigate Facebook ads, and number two was make sure your ad can be approved. And sorry, I interrupted.
Yes, number two is about Facebook ads policy. So you need to check the Facebook ads policy.
Okay. And you had a third one?
So the third one is you need to know how Facebook ads work. Why? Because if you didn't know what you are doing in Facebook ads, so you are just leaving money in the table, and then you are just wasting your money, because you are just running an ads without any knowledge. So it will just burn your ad. So if you don't know how to do it, so better to hire someone that is expert to Facebook ads.
Right. I know when we started working together, the first thing you did was send me 50 pages of
Mm-hmm.
ads from competitor sites, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've never seen it more loungewear, underwear ads in one place. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how you did all that, but when I started going through them, that was when I began to get ideas of, okay, this sort of looks like what I had in mind, and this definitely doesn't look like what I had in mind, and was able to go through and start seeing a little bit more of what our brand could look like once I
Mm-hmm.
realized what the whole smorgasbord of brands out there was. So, do you start with research like that when you're
Yes.
trying
So
to understand how Facebook ads work? You start by doing that kind of research.
yes, when it comes to doing Facebook ads, so that's the most important thing is to do the market research and competitor research, so that we could know what they are, so that we could know what our what our competitors doing, so that we could know how they are creating their video, their ads, their ad copy. So from then we could be able to have our own copy, so that so that we could know as well what copy will be created as well.
Hmm. So, when you're talking about copy, you're also talking about visual design,
Creatives.
right? Visual creatives
Yes.
as well, right?
Mhm.
But what if you can do video? Should you invest in video for Facebook ads, or just stick with still photos and do you
Mhm.
start with the still photo and a copy, and then sort of figure out what works, and from that create a video, or should you just launch a
Mhm.
video first?
Actually, it depends on your budget. So what I mean is, if you have any enough budget, you could go ahead and do a video ads and hire someone that who could shoot your video, who could do your video creatives. So if you have enough budget, you could do it. Either you could test video ads or photo ads. So it is also good.
Okay, I see what you mean. So test the video ads against the photo ads, because just because video is cooler doesn't mean it's going to generate more income for you, right?
Yes. So it is about testing as well. If what will gonna resonate to our target audience as well.
Okay. Um, okay, so let's say you've done the research. Then how do you? What's your next step? You've got 50 pages of competitor ads to compare against. You sort of narrowed it down to, I think these are going to fit our brand. Let's test some things. What's your next
Mhm.
step?
So the next step, so let's say we are done on ad copy, on video creatives, and all of them. So what we're gonna do next is to create our Facebook campaign, is to set up our campaign. And then if we are also done in doing the market research and then buyer persona. So that's the next step. So setting up our Facebook campaign.
Okay.
So that's the next step.
Okay. Did we skip over buyer persona?
Yes, buyer
Okay.
persona
Take me
first.
back a little bit then to buyer persona. What do you mean by that? And if somebody has never sold anything online before, what's
Mm.
the buyer persona and how do you create one?
So buyer persona, so we need to know the 4 Ws. So what is 4 W? So what, who, why, and why. So we need to know what our products, and then who, and then we need to figure out who will buy our products, and then why they will buy our products, and then why, meaning most of the buyer, they have obsession, they have a question in mind. That's why you need also to have a good copy, or a good copy that will resonate to them.
Because they're asking something, they've been asking something of, they've been talking about something on Facebook, they've been asking something online,
Mhm.
want to figure out what that is and answer that question
Mhm.
for them, right?
Yes, exactly.
So if you were just going to say what the number one thing is somebody new to e-commerce should know about Facebook ads, what is that? It's the number one thing you should know about Facebook ads.
So if so, meaning if you don't have any experience in
Yes,
Facebook
sir.
ads.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I think you need to do your homework first, do some research before you run any Facebook ads, and then study Facebook Blueprint or any other course that is legit. And then if you don't, uh, if you don't, I mean, if you don't have any time to do it, you could go ahead and hire a Facebook expert, so that the Facebook expert will help you to help you in your business and managing your Facebook campaign.
Yeah, I agree. I've tried to help people with Facebook campaigns before,
Mm-hmm.
and we just wasted the money.
Mm-hmm.
We just wasted the money. If you're not working with somebody who knows what they're doing, you probably shouldn't put money into marketing until you have a partner who knows what he or she is doing.
Mm-hmm.
So if people want to get in touch with you and ask any more questions or talk to you about your services, how can they get in touch with you?
Mm-hmm. So you could email me on Gmail in glenturda@gmail.com, or search me on Facebook and LinkedIn, so that you could book a free consultation with me, and then from then I could be able to help you in your business.
Okay, and that's GLENNTURDA@gmail.com.
Yeah, so glenturda@gmail.com. Correct.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. So this is part 6 of, I think it's part 6 of our 10 session How to Start an E-commerce Business in brief. In case that's what you're wanting to do after having been hit by the pandemic, I wanted to just give you about 2 hours worth of good content here and see if the things that we've learned in a year of launching a
Mhm.
men's loungewear company could be helpful. So thanks, Glenn.
Thanks. Bye bye.